Hell yeah. That's what we're all about. A lot of people don't think Colorado is conservative. You don't know. Alright, later. Alrighty. So how do I find hiking places? Well, what I look for is outcroppings like this. I came in from the way that I know that draw is. The other day I was back over there. The draw I want is right over here. I was out here, I think I was coyote hunting. I was doing something out here and I seen it and I was like, oh hell yeah. So anyhow, in order to get to it, one must do whatever you gotta do, which means explain how I go through front ends. One, I like to get where the hell I'm going, so I actually go way too fast. Just the way I like to do shit. Actually, this is how shit gets closed down, because you have fucking white trash cocksuckers that will come out here and trash an area. And then you have some straight out of school little hippie fucker that works for BLM and goes, oh, people don't need to go over here. So that's the way this shit gets closed down. So anyway, we are going to get down on that road and we're gonna go up around the corner and there's a spot to park. I just couldn't remember where that road came in. I think it's the same road I was on yesterday. Anyhow, sharp turn. So, this is how you get into places that you want to go check out. You'll find them going in one way, think you know exactly where the hell it's at. Try coming in on like that road, which is actually maybe a little bit smoother, a little better, and it isn't the road you're thinking of. And then you're like, how the hell did this pan out? So anyway, that's how you do it. That's also how you go through front ends, shocks, whatever else, steering racks. What else have I replaced on this? Steering rack, front end 2 times, ball joints, tie rod ends. Those seem to be the things that I go through the most. However, I'm a firm believer if we didn't have disposable parts, things would last longer. Holy shit, that's cool. See, and that is what I come out for. That, and I love being in a spot where there are no people. I just kind of love the idea of when I come out to do things, fuck me. Really? Really? You gotta be shitting. That is screwed. I didn't plan on anybody being out here this time of day. Alright. So, let us if I didn't have the girls, I still wouldn't stop. It's one thing about here where I'm at. If somebody's in there, then, well, that sucks. They beat you to it. You should have been here earlier. Now that we have been flooded with California refugees trying to escape that shithole, that'll probably change. Probably have some gimp pull up and park right next to you. Well, that really sucks, because that is where I wanted to go. Damn. Damn. Well, I may have to abort this mission and come in tomorrow. I don't know. I'm gonna go up here a little ways. I'll get back with you. Alrighty. So I parked right up there, and we are gonna drop down into the draw, and then head up, see what this has to offer. Hey, a little bunny. And the dogs have no clue. Man, I got stabbed in the leg by a yucca plant. And if you've never been brushed up against one, they will damn sure remind you of why you should pay attention. So anyway, I'm going to drop down in here and then find out what this has to see, because I love doing this. Sit in the house, watch movies, spend way too much time on the computer, or get out and have the chance to see something right in your backyard that you may not have seen. Might not even known it was there. It's kind of how I found that arch. I just was out here I found the arch when I was looking for coyotes, I know that. But there's not a lot of people that even know where it's at, so that's kind of cool. I like those little cubby holes like that. if I see this motorcycle, I will light it on fire. This is not a designated trail, and it is not supposed to be back here, and it's perfectly legal to burn it to the ground. This is the kind of shit that goes with that fucker that threw all that trash out over there. That kind of shit I have no tolerance for. People that ain't from here move here and come in here and do this kind of shit, thinking it's cool and it's fun, and then the road gets closed. So your only option is to hike all the way in from the bottom, and which I don't mind hiking, but I would rather have pickup points where I can come in and pick up where I left off. Because sometimes you want to do that. Sometimes you'll get right to where it's good, and then you have to either turn back or whatever. You got shit going on, so you can't follow it out. And without a backpack, it is, to hike all the way to the top, it's like 20 plus miles. Elevation gain, go from 4,800 to 97, 98. And so you're not just going to come out and do it in the morning. So that is one of those things. That's why I hate shit like this. Alrighty, I'll catch you up in a little bit. See if I find something cool up here and see what happens. Catch you in a minute. This really is not. Ooh. I mean, everything out here to me is just awesome. What the hell are those crows barking at? Something's up there. I did get to find out this is one of those e-bikes. I think the guy that was riding it survived the flood with Noah and didn't like the idea of realizing an electric bike still has a motor. Tried to argue it was pedal assist. Man, you just gotta love this kind of shit. Otherwise, either you get it or you don't. I mean, it's the only way I know how to explain it. I know one thing. I ain't sure where the hell I'm going or how far. I forgot to turn on Onyx. I need to start doing this more regular. That way I get in the habit. What I'm thinking about is getting up on the bench 5 to 4, and if I get up on that bench, I should be back by, I don't know, maybe 4:30-ish. I still got to go home, cook dinner, all of that. Should have came out here earlier, but I was sighting my gun in. Well, I really wasn't sighting it in. I was shooting to see where it was hitting, because whenever I sight in for the best performance, like 7 mag, 2.5 inches high at 100 yards. I am dead on at 317. So I know exactly, it doesn't matter. I pull it out next year, I take it out, I know where it's hitting. With the 17, you're shooting a 17 to 20 grain bullet. The bullet is smaller than a 22. So any wind, temperature can affect it. I mean, there's a lot to factor in. And so with those cats running around, I was pretty much wanting to know exactly where it was hitting. And so everything was good the first couple of shots. First 2 shots were my fault. One of those days where you shoot and it's like, yeah, pack it up and go home. That would have been the best idea. But I grabbed my gun vise, locked it down, and actually started getting in a little bit better. And I know it's about 1 inch high at 100 yards, so that is fine with me. I like it right there. Puts me dead on. I would have to look at the ballistic chart, but I know at an inch at 100 yards really don't even change where you hold. So one of these days I'm going to come out here dicking around, not have my gun, and I am going to run into a cat and have to go all Hugh Glass on its ass and hope like hell a belt knife is sufficient. But I really don't want to find that out. But I do know I need to go up, because this is, I'm not worried about the trail. I am more worried about if it gets dark. That could be a little on the FUBAR side. But I think this canyon is the one elk, old, and they weren't living too high on the hog, but that is kind of cool. All right, I am going to cut this off, and I believe, see, here's your elevation gain. I mean, it's uphill. I know the camera does not show really what it's like, but it's still fun. Alrighty, I think I'm gonna go up this. I always want to go around the corner and see. 4 o'clock. Yeah, I think I'm gonna turn around. Alright, once I get this hill out of the way, because this is a big bastard. Once I get it out of the way, unless I see something cool, I will catch up with you then. Alrighty. So here's the draw we just climbed up out of. Got up on top, we're side hilling along, only to find out we have another draw. We got to drop down and come up. But instead of doing the same thing, what I want to do is get a good look at how this lays out. And so I'm not just going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And so what I'm looking at is, I think my pickup is way the hell over there in that group of trees. So just following the ridge line to it is not going to pan out. So we have to go through 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's how come I'm thinking if I get up on this one, cut out and around. And that is why I love to have Onyx running, because then I can get an idea of where I'm at, where I'm headed, what am I looking at, instead of running blind, only to find out I'm in a situation like this, which really doesn't, I mean, not like it's a big deal, but we could follow this and maybe come out up above and not have as much of a climb. But that sun is dropping quick. So it looks like right here we're going to side hill in, side hill out. But what I need to do is either start carrying a little hiking pack, throw some extra water in it, or something, but once that sun goes down, the temperature, I don't know, some people might know what I'm talking about. You can be like I am right now. Worst mistake I could have made. Start sweating. And then, now that the sun's going down, I know that temperature is probably going to drop 10, 15 degrees once that sun's down. That's going to make for not a happy situation, but it's my own fault. Alrighty, once I get over here, I will catch you up. Well, sometimes it's just the way it pans out. We had to go through this little dip, ended up out here on the road, and since this is like pick them up, put them down, get down the road kind of hiking, this is more like just walking for exercise. That is what we're doing. But we've got about, I don't know, 15, 30 minutes before the sun goes down. Well, before it goes over the mountain, it'll still be daylight till, oh shit, till about 5. And then it's dark 30s, so we have just a little bit to get to the pickup. I think it is this little group of trees. I think that's where I parked. Sometimes, well, I was looking into the sun, so I really didn't pay attention to where the hell I was. Kind of figured if you only go one direction, well, you only got one direction to go to get back to where you started. If you go up, you gotta come down. If you go down, then you gotta come back up. And what the hell are these fence posts? Let's see. Yeah, I don't see it in there. Oh shit. We'll find out if we get to a road that cuts over there, and I could have just went across and hit it. This is why you never forget to turn on your map system, because then throw a waypoint on your starting point. Generally that's where you drive to, so you throw a pin on it, and then all you really have to do is make it back to the pin. Oh shit. Maybe I went farther than I thought I did. Didn't seem like I went that far up. I was kind of bumming. I got a really late start though, so that is a factor. But I don't know. I'd rather do something like this than sit in the house. That's kind of like fishing. A bad day fishing is still better than a good day at the house. See here what I mean by my camera is flat. And if I zoom in down into that draw, that's what I mean by your elevation changes and all of that. It doesn't take too long to go up or down or whatever. It's gonna be a cool sunset. Alrighty. Well, I am going to shut this off, and I don't know, I might come out in the morning and do this again where I have more time, maybe bring a sandwich or something. And what the fuck, dogs, somebody say female dogs are not as territorial as males. That's bullshit, because these two, full litter mate sisters. If one pees, the other one comes in right behind it, pees on top, so the other one will circle back and pee on top of that. So, I'm telling you, they're goofy as hell is what they are. But that just is what it is. Holy shit, how far did I go? Oh hell. Alright. We gotta go a ways. Right here, that's just the Y. That's where I could have went up that way, and I kept going up. Holy shit. All right. Yeah, we still got a little bit, I do believe. Huh. Damn. All right, I'm gonna pick them up and put them down. I gotta get back. Alrighty. Let's see. Alrighty. That wraps it up. I'm gonna get these guys loaded up, get the hell out of here, get home, fire up the grill, and cook something for dinner. Alright, later.